Hey guys, hey, thanks for joining. Sunday, right? Whoa, we're getting ready for Monday. And thought I'd do, hey Jake 10, good to see you again. Healthy Marquis, thanks for joining. Rosella, thanks for joining. Well, it's Sunday, I'm in the office, right? I'll give you a quick view here of the office today. They've got the fountain off. Again, always showing my fountain. But anyway, just hanging out, catching up on some work. I just shot couple of episodes of the Ask DJV show, so be sure to check that out on our website and our YouTube channel on logicinteractive.com. So I wanted to, if you guys are new to this scope, I do them 3-4 times a week, giving out entrepreneurial advice where I can from someone who's done it before, and I'm not selling any books or any videos or any webinars or anything like that. Just trying to help out, right, and give you some advice here. Thanks, Rosella, for sharing with your followers. I appreciate that. Like I said, I just did a couple of episodes. Make sure you check those out. Hey, Silvana, thanks for joining this episode here. In the office, just trying to catch up and get ready for Monday. So what are you guys doing to get ready for Monday? We got a really busy week this week coming up. We've got client meetings and building relationships. Connor, what's going on? Where are you from, Connor? We're talking about getting ready for Monday and a week ahead. I'm pumped. I can't wait to come back in the office tomorrow. NYC, cool. So you just had that huge torrential downpour we just had here in New Jersey, I bet, right? It was unbelievable. That's right, Monday, your favorite day. All right. Why is it your favorite day, Connor? Certainly is mine, too, because I get going. Even though, as an entrepreneur, you work 7 days a week, but your customers start, that's right, coming back to work. That's right. You get to it. That's right. And your customers start coming in on Monday, right? So all the work that you planned on the weekend, you can now start focusing and working in on your customers on that Monday. So V. Marcy, thanks for joining as well. So as we wrap up the 2 episodes today, I just sent them off to our video editor. Rosella's prepping for reports, getting data ready, getting ready to wow our clients. That's right, Rosella. Got to wow your customers, right? It's all about relationships. Exactly, executing on the weekends. That's right. I always say, weekends are meant to get ahead and to get ahead of your competitors and, just catching up. So it's quiet time. The phones aren't ringing. Emails are generally slower. I get about 450 emails a day, which is quite a lot. But for those of you who don't know, I run a company. It's a digital marketing agency I founded about 12 years ago. Juan, thanks for joining us. Where are you from? If you're new to the show, I do these things 3 or 4 times a week between running a business. It's a multi-million-dollar business. It's a real company, no BS here, not selling a book or anything like that. And one of the things I tried, Marcus, thanks for joining. One of the things I tried last night for the first time, and I'd love to get everybody's input on this, is Blab. I don't know if you guys have tried it yet, but Blab, it's like one of those public conversation things you can do with 3 other people. It's live streaming. And you've got like these windows with other people that, and you're just having a conversation. It's kind of a little weird, I'm kind of used to the Periscope thing. I like that. I like seeing people's comments on the screen and engaging that way, versus having conversation like video conferencing with 3 other people. So it's kind of a different application. I think it's a good application for customer service potentially, providing real-time live customer service. In the travel industry, maybe helping people make reservations if they're getting stuck on a website booking engine and they can't make that reservation or kind of confused on what the process is. And Rosella was on there, and she said it was an interesting experience and seemed more like Google Hangouts. Yeah, so it's really like a Google Hangouts but on steroids. Sounds like an awesome idea. But yeah, you want to check it out for yourself. It might work for you, and you can quickly connect to a whole bunch of people now because there aren't that many people using it. So you got a lot of folks out there of high credibility value. Grant Cardone was on the other day, and I was able to connect with him real quickly, and there was no noise and having conversations. So you can get in there quickly now, whereas on Periscope, it's getting a little bit polluted with a lot of people, right, and a lot of messages flying on the screen and so forth. But definitely try out Blab. It's definitely a new live streaming application you want to take a look at. See if it works for you. It's not going to work for everybody. And then, as you plan your week, right, remember in 2015, selling is not about cold calling, it's about building those relationships with people. And let me tell you how we build relationships at our company. We do it multiple-pronged approach, right? So what we do is we, of course, have telephone conversations and all of that stuff and prospecting that we do. But smart mail is what I like to term, that we use, called smart mail, where basically you're sending out physical snail mail email to the people you want to have relationships with, right? And you send them out to the person you're targeting, but also that person's boss, their higher up, because then you know for sure that that person is not going to be throwing that letter out in the trash can and just ignoring you, because they're going to worry about his or her boss coming down the office and saying, hey, what do you think about that letter that DJ Valori just sent us? Should we pay attention to it? Is it worthwhile, or should we just trash it? So smart mail gives you that extra edge. So send it to the person that you want to target, and then CC that person at the bottom of the letter, and do send out a copy as well to that person also. So they kind of both have the same letter. That works really, really well, and that's called smart mail. So that's one of the prongs, I said in our multi-prong approach that we do on building relationships in 2015. The other one is we send out, Rosella, building relationships from the first step during sales process. Then it continues in operations. Rosella knows, because she works for us, and she does a great job managing the whole commingle department, which is our social media department, and adds so much value in the operation. Yes, that's right. So she's organized us quite a bit and helped to grow our company. So she knows what I'm talking about as far as building that loyalty and that relationship. The other thing that I personally do to build relationships online is every 2 weeks I take the Gary Vaynerchuk approach, the jab, jab, right hook. Or I should say, I'm looking at it this way, jab, jab, right hook, right, where you basically are providing value to your prospects and the people you're going after by sending them out an email every 2 weeks or so. You don't want to inundate their mailbox and send out too much junk, but you want to send out some email to them saying, hey, I thought you'd be interested in this article. What do you guys think about this? Gary V, bro, yeah, you like Gary V? He's good. He gives some good advice. Sometimes he's way off the charts, but I love the jab, jab, right hook approach to building relationships. Over time, as that person you're targeting continues to get these emails from you every 2 weeks, at that point, then you're building relationships with these people. And then you have the ability and the right to ask for the business, ask to take it to the next level. But you got to work it, right? It's like I always say, going social is like going to a cocktail party. You don't put out your hand and say, hey, give me the business, right? You got to work it. You send value things to them. That's right. You always send value. Make them look smart. Give them information. Don't always give them the sales pitch. And then what I've also done that works really well. This is cool. By the way, Conrad, where are you? I know you're from New York, but what kind of business are you in? Share with us what you're into and what you're doing. The other thing I do to build relationships in moving forward with prospects is when someone follows me right on Twitter. And I've surpassed, I think I got a little over 5,000, so I'm working my way up there, 5,000 followers, is I will actually send out a thank you for following me message, but for some of those folks that I really think have a lot more credibility than others, I'll actually shoot a video of myself thanking them for following me. Gives it sort of like a personal touch to it versus just a text message back to them on Twitter. So that's something else you can do too when you start building those relationships with your prospects and your customers, is use video and use the YouTube video channel as well as all the live streaming stuff like we're doing now to help build that loyalty and that relationship. So working on social media strategy as a designer and creative. Oh, that's cool. That's great, Conrad. And any particular vertical? Like our company, we actually work with hotels and resorts exclusively, and we do exactly what you just mentioned: social media marketing, website development, online marketing strategy, all of that stuff. We work with many, many hotels all over the world. A lot of potential, and what's really cool about that business, as you already know, Conrad, is it's always changing, right? Facebook comes out with something new. It presents an opportunity for you to market that service to your customers. So that's always an evergreen source of opportunities and revenue for you. Like right now, we're going on big, heavy push on helping our customers. Hey, Marcos, thanks for joining. Hope you didn't get caught on your new bike out there in that rain that just came down. I don't know if you guys got it where you're at, but we just got hammered about half an hour ago with some really torrential downpours. You work with pretty much everyone except alcohol. All right, that's cool. There's a vertical for everybody, right? But as I was saying, what we're doing now is we're going to be focusing on going after and showing companies how to leverage the power of live streaming to gain more business and more loyalty, more followers, etc. So it's cool, Marcus, you got out to ride your bike today. Where did you go out and ride to? And live streaming is definitely up and coming. There are different applications. Blab is, like I said before, is totally different than Periscope and Meerkat. I prefer Periscope. But make sure you follow me, Conrad. I don't know if you follow me or not, but follow me. I appreciate it, and you'll get alerts when I do these little Periscopes throughout the week. And thanks for joining me today on this Sunday. Hope you have a great week, everybody. And remember that fear doesn't exist, right? Because fear are false events appearing real. In business, right, not like in the real world where, if you're a doctor or something, then maybe you're fearful you're going to kill someone if you don't operate properly. But in business, there's no such thing as fear. What's the worst that can happen? You lose a customer, you move on, right? As Mr. Wonderful says, you're dead to me. Buck Life Coach, thanks for joining. Where are you coming in from, Buck Life? We're just talking about getting prepped up and ready and motivated for Monday. Monday is the greatest day because all the preparation that you've done over the weekend. Hey, Baltimore, that's cool. What kind of business are you in? You're a life coach, Chuck? Monday's the best day because you've prepared all weekend to get ahead of your competitors, to get yourself planned out for the week. And that's why I'm in the office today, getting that ready. And I'm done, actually. I've been here since, I think it was 10 o'clock this morning. So anyway, thanks for joining, everybody. I appreciate it. I'm going to go home and get some dinner now because I'm starving. And I hope you guys have a great week. And remember to keep pushing forward, keep pushing ahead. Follow me on Periscope so that you can get alerts when I'm doing these scopes. And we'll talk to you real soon, okay? Let me know how you feel about Blab as well. Take care. Bye-bye now.